How is everybody doing today? It's an exciting video. We're talking wedges. Let's do it. So thanks for tuning in. Hope you like this video. If you do, hit that like button. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest tips, drills, and product reviews and previews, then be sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell notification so you don't miss anything. There will be links in the description below for everything we discuss here, products that I like, I use, I recommend, stuff I sell, like MrShortGame hats, and we got new alignment stick covers in. So these are just white, clean white with just a logo. So those are awesome. They are available in the link in the description below. Okay, so today we're talking wedges, specifically the Titleist Vokey SM8 line that they have just announced, and there are some images that we can show you, and I could show you the clubs as well. But we have to wait for January 21st, 2020 in order to get the full details of the technology. Now, Titleist had reached out to me and invited me out to their TPI center there in Oceanside, and I went out there and they shared with me the technology behind the SM8 wedge, because my initial concern was this, that I play the SM7s currently, okay? And I have a number of these wedges in my bag. I've got just about every loft, every grind, every bounce that they make. And I love them to death. So my initial concern was, did you just make a wedge because it's time to come out with something to sell in 2020 at the beginning of the year? So, and that's what I went in there wanting to know. I wanted to know that question. So it's me in a room, like 6 executives there from Titleist. We're talking, and I asked them that question. Like, is there new technology? That's what I want to know. They said, what do you need to know? And I said, be honest with me. Just level with me. Tell me the truth. Because I want to know, if you just want to make a wedge, to sell a wedge, that's fine. Refine it, just do a couple little things. But just let me know the truth. That's all I care about. And I think that's what you care about too. So I went in there for that. So they share with me some of the revisions of the SM8s versus the SM7s. And initially, we were talking about some grind modifications, extending certain grinds into different lofts, and making the more popular grinds more available across the other bounces and options that there were out there. It's like, fantastic, okay. Cleaned it up, that's great, love that. But then, there we are. You just kind of shine things up a little bit, change the logo around, releasing a new line. Then they started discussing the technology behind the SM8. Now, I can't share this specific technology just yet, so this is just a preview, okay? And I'll let you know at the end of the video if you should wait for these wedges or go ahead with something else. So they're sharing with me this new technology that they did to enhance the performance of the wedge. And I'm thinking to myself, hey, okay, sounds great. It sounds great. What they said, I was like, if you could actually do that, that would be like near miraculous event, because what you're saying, it cannot be done. Then they took me out to the short game area, one of the short game areas there at the Performance Center. Gave me the balls, gave me basically this wedge, my SM7 that I'm super comfortable with. And it was a 64-degree lofted wedge, okay? Which I was hitting at a target. So I'm hitting basically the SM7 64-degree wedge. Then, and I'm hitting great. I like these low 64s in there. I like to hit them low, but they're all coming up a little short. Okay, no problem. I'm just gonna have to swing harder, but we're about 50 yards away. Then they give me the prototype SM8 wedge. Now I can't show you the prototype, so but I'll show you some of the shots that I was hitting. But okay, I'm gonna have to blur out the prototype, because if you see the prototype, it's gonna reveal their technology. And so this prototype, let me just say, I didn't think I could hit a ball with it because it's so weird looking. But then I hit it And you can see the shots. I mean, they're amazing shots, low. I mean, and it's the same exact club, just with the new SM8 technology, which was, I mean, you could see the reaction on my face after one shot. It was incredible. So I'm like, okay, fantastic. But looking at the prototype, I'm thinking to myself, how do you now get that technology to look like this, okay? Because if you saw the prototype, which you'll see later on the 21st, I'll reveal their prototype to you. But how do you get that technology inside of a club? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So they explained it to me and then handed me the SM8. I'm like, here we go, man, here we go. So I'm hitting SM8s in there, and oh my goodness, one after the next, consistent, getting the ball flight I want, getting the trajectory I want, getting the reaction on the green that I'm looking for. And it's a different, amazing feel with the new technology. I honestly, I couldn't believe it. And I'm not just a Titleist homer. They're not paying me for this. They're not giving me anything for this video. They just invited me out and showed me the technology, and I put it to use, and I put it to test. And I'm going through this wedge, and I'm like, it looks like my wedge. It kind of feels like, but it performs better. Then we spun around, and I hit a little bit farther shots, the gap wedge, the sand wedge, and the pitching wedge, and I was hitting those to the different targets on the greens and trying to work my shots. And again, great feel and precision with the new line of the SM8s that I didn't think was really possible. But they came out with a whole new technology, one that I truly believe it will revolutionize the wedge game moving forward, not just with Titleist, but with every other manufacturer out there. They are going to copy this technology, okay? Just like when removable weights got in the head of a driver, then everybody started doing that, okay? Just like when, you know, the larger headed drivers came on the market, it revolutionized the driver industry. So just like we've had big revolutions in the game in terms of drivers and other iron technology and things like that, this technology, it will revolutionize the wedge game. This is like the tip of the iceberg when it comes to wedges in the next 5 years moving forward. So it's exciting, is what I'm saying. Your wedge game is going to grow. So whether you like Titleist or another brand, you know, I get it. But I will say this, if you're looking to buy wedges, wait until Titleist comes out with these SM8 wedges. I think they're going to be available in March, around there, okay, of 2020. So I would hold off. Don't buy anything just yet. I know a lot of things are coming, but I would wait and at least give these a test run when they're available to try out. That's what I would do, and feel and see the difference for yourself. And if you don't like the Titleist lineup, I get it. If you're not a Vokey fan, I get it. Then I would wait until your brand integrated this technology, but it's going to be another year before they're able to do it because they don't know what it is. So Titleist has come out with something pretty special here, in my opinion. So as much as I can say and show right now, this is it. I will give you the full rundown of the technology on the 21st, so be sure to stay tuned for that. It's an exciting time in the wedge game. MrShortGame is excited. Cannot wait for you and everybody to be experiencing this type of technology and performance in a wedge. Didn't think it was possible. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Love you guys. See you in the next video. Don't hate on the divot pattern. They ask you to do that here. They don't want you to do the standard giant chunk or line or anything like that, right?
Absolutely. We're looking for the checkerboard pattern. Grows back more consistent.
Flatter.
Flatter.